Thousands of tons of steel and concrete are actively poured across the continent right now to build new transport networks, water systems, and energy grids. The capital driving a massive portion of these multi-billion rand projects comes from a single institution, the Development Bank of Southern Africa, or DBSA. They have just published RFP 090/2026, officially opening a procurement window for a new digital marketing and development partner. The winning service provider will handle communications for the bank's entire portfolio, which covers heavy infrastructure, housing, and municipal development sectors. Winning this contract means managing the public image of high-level, government-linked development initiatives across the region. Securing this tender elevates an agency from executing standard commercial campaigns to shaping institutional narratives on a continental scale. The catch is the timeline. The bank has given the market a highly compressed 3-week window to respond. This matrix breaks down the core hurdle. DBSA demands a partner executing across 6 distinct disciplines. You must handle all front-end creative seamlessly, while concurrently proving you can execute the complex technical back-end and heavy production work. To even stay in the running, you have to clear an immediate hurdle, a mandatory virtual briefing scheduled for June 8th. That gives you exactly 11 days until the hard submission deadline on June 19th at 23:55. Agency owners have to make an immediate calculation. You must decide if you can afford to pull top talent off billable client work to build a massive, multidisciplinary pitch in a matter of weeks. Bidding without the right scale or timeframe preparation will burn through your operating margins and severely damage your current operations. South African public sector procurement operates on rigid rules. The quality of your creative portfolio is completely irrelevant if your paperwork is out of order. You must have an active central supplier database registration and absolute, verifiable tax compliance. That June 8th compulsory briefing acts as a hard gateway. If your agency is not represented on that Microsoft Teams call, you cannot bid. One missing tax document or a failure to log into the briefing results in automatic disqualification. This administrative load hits emerging digital startups particularly hard because they rarely have dedicated back-office teams keeping government compliance up to date. For a DBSA tender, your administrative readiness and compliance moats are entirely equal to your digital capabilities. This comparison matrix breaks down the gap between what the RFP demands and what a standard digital agency can actually deliver under a unified roof. A highly specialized PR firm or an elite web development shop cannot credibly fulfill this mandate alone. To compete, niche firms are forced into a heavy logistical trade-off. You have to rapidly negotiate, vet, and formalize a joint venture to cover your operational gaps. Then there is the financial wildcard. DBSA has not publicly disclosed the rand value of the contract. You run the risk of heavily over-investing your pitch resources for an account that might turn out to be a minor retainer. Conversely, if you underprice a complex integrated proposal just to win the logo, the actual execution costs will quickly destroy your profit margins. Pitching blind on budget while being held to an absolute standard of multidiscipline integration requires massive risk tolerance. This logic flowchart maps out exactly how to decide your next move before the June 8th briefing. If you already have existing CSD registration and you house all 6 required disciplines internally, you land on bid solo. You have the required administrative moat. Clear your schedule, assign your best pitch team, and fully deploy your resources to win this. If you are a highly capable but specialized firm, say a top-tier dev shop lacking a PR wing, you land on Form Consortium. Use the immediate window before the briefing strictly for finding partners. Do not fake capabilities you lack. Find an agency that naturally covers your blind spots. Identifying your exact structural capabilities neutralizes the panic of a massive RFP and dictates your precise pitch strategy. If you are a startup without current tax clearance or a small team already at maximum operational capacity, your path is the pass route. Attempting to secure missing government compliance documents while simultaneously building an integrated pitch in 3 weeks is a guaranteed failure path. Dedicating a pitch team to a long-shot, undisclosed value tender directly consumes the hours you need to acquire and service standard private sector work. Protect your internal bandwidth. Prioritize your existing billable clients. For those moving forward, mark your calendars. You must attend the compulsory briefing on June 8th, and your final submission is due June 19th. Mature agency leadership prioritizes profitability and operational focus over the prestige of a high-risk government contract.